Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold version. In the last video, we defeated Price of Mahogany Town. And we also received some very alarming news from Professor Elm, but yeah, I kinda don't want to do that immediately. I want to actually get our final party member. Yeah. Now we're gonna do this. Well, we're gonna head over to Cyanwood City and use the HM that Lance gave us, HM 06 or 05. I'm pretty sure it's 06, but I guess we'll find out soon enough, and use it on Surf, the guy who only uses water. Nope, it was 6. Darn. We're basically going to be using this HM to gain access to an area that we can't necessarily do too much in at the moment, except catch a very elusive Pokemon in this generation. And yeah, I guess we'll get rid of Bubble and use Whirlpool, alright. Now it's time that we head to the Whirl Islands, which are a magical place full of awesomeness and coolness. Also, I'm gonna need a repel. There's a lot of things that go into preparing for this area, and well, getting repels is one of them. So I might as well use one of those. By the time we actually get to the Whirl Islands, most likely the duration of the repel will most likely already be gone. And yes, here's a Whirlpool. If we use the move Whirlpool, we'll actually get rid of it entirely, which is pretty swanky. Yeah. Pretty nice. Now, all that's left is to actually adventure into the World Islands itself. Or the Whirl, not the world. Which could be... There's actually... I don't know exactly how many entrances to this place, but there's a crap load of them. Also, you can't really see much. But, if you come around over here, you can start surfing. Now, how do I know this? Because I play this game way too much. Now, this is actually probably going to take a while, since the Pokemon we're looking for is rather elusive, so I'm probably just going to cut to when I find one. And after about 10 minutes of swimming in ultimate darkness, I found the Pokemon that I am looking for, which is a Horsey. Horsey is a water-type Pokemon. It's also very good, because in this generation it gets an evolution. And this little guy, he starts out a little bit weak, on the weaker side, but man does he get strong later on. So the first thing we're going to do is Golbez is going to attempt to use Hypnosis, but miss because he's a big fat doo-doo head. And is going to try it on the next turn, and then successfully put him to sleep. Now, pretty much all of our Pokemon are far too strong to actually lower this thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lob Pokeballs at it and hopefully capture it. Actually, we have a Great Ball. Let's try one of those. It probably will get in the ball, so let's try. And come on. I like how I'm using a Great Ball when it's a blue Pokemon. I think that fits a little bit if you ask me, and alright, it broke out. Very well then, there seems to be a pattern in this game. I tend to not be able to catch Pokemon on the first try, so let's try the second time. I guess technically I could go into Surf for maybe the Pidgey and try Fly or something. Ooh, yeah, that's probably what we're gonna have to do. And okay, he's so fast asleep though, so that's good. Thing is, it's only level 15. I could kill this thing by accident without even trying. I guess Pidgey's the man with the job though. I mean, he is level 15 too, so maybe we can try and lure him down a bit. And alright, come on. I should technically nickname this guy Fly, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so let's just try Fly. Let's try Fly and capture this Horsey, because I really want him on my team. And man, he is staying asleep forever. Gee whiz. And alright, the Fly connects, and let's see how much damage it does. A little bit over half, so maybe one more Fly. And this guy's been asleep for the maximum amount of turns. That's pretty crazy. Let's fly one more time, and hopefully. Yeah, all he's got is smoke screen. That's fine by me, as long as this does not get a critical hit. Come on, don't get a crit. Yay! We're gonna go back into Golbez now and hopefully put it back to sleep. Though I really hope I can capture this thing in a Pokeball. Well, heck, I should be able to. In Pokemon Coliseum, you can capture just about anything in a Pokeball. At least in the early on levels. I don't know. So, let's see if we can do it. Come on, put him to sleep. Nope, gonna smoke screen me again. Lowering the accuracy of Hypnosis, which it already doesn't have the best accuracy to begin with. So let's try Hypnosis this time. Alright, it connected. Now all we gotta do is lob, basically Pokeballs that I bought at the beginning of the game. And hope it gets in the ball. I don't really know how to phrase that any better. So come on, Horsey, I know you want to be on my team. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be a water type and do lots and lots of special damage. It's gonna be great. Come on, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we got the Horsey. Finally. Now, I'm probably going to be training this thing on and off screen, maybe using the EXP share. I haven't really decided yet. But Horsey, the dragon Pokemon. If attacked by a large enemy, it quickly swims to safety by adeptly controlling its dorsal fin. That's TMI, but thank you. And I don't currently have a nickname for Horsey, but I'm thinking of one. We'll probably head to Goldenrod City next, and we'll retrieve the Horsey. And alright, so now that is said and done, we could do technically a little bit more inside of the Whirl Islands, but currently we got bigger fish to fry, like the ones at Goldenrod City. And real quickly, I just want to swap out my team members because, well, just as a little spoiler alert, you're going to be doing a lot of fighting in this episode. And alright, now that everyone is all healed up, it's time to show you the final team. Every Pokemon on my team currently is the one I'm going to beat the game with. First off, we got Chili, who's our starter Pokemon. He's getting up in the levels, and soon he's going to have Flame Wheeling to be doing pretty good damage. He's a fire type. Golbez is our ghost type. He has all around pretty high special. He has a variety of attacks, including Ice Punch and Shadow Ball, so that's pretty rad. Espeon, not really the powerhouse at the moment, but it's going to be doing some really powerful psychic attacks later on in the game. Stallone, who's actually pretty much kicking butt right now with his fighting type moves with a massive amount of attack damage. It's a pretty awesome Pokemon, and we got Horsey, the newest recruit, which expect great things from this little guy. Currently, I taught him Surf, just so we don't have to use that Poliwag anymore. So, yeah, Horsey no Surf. And finally, Kha'Zix, the Scyther, which has kind of the same moves he's had the whole game, but, you know, he's gonna get there too. Now, we need to investigate that radio station. Well, something's been going on over here.
Pokemon, they're nothing more than tools for making money.
This jerk is kind of blocking our path. I don't really appreciate that. Seems to be a lot of these. Team Rocket, what the heck?
So this is a radio tower. What do you want, you pest scram?
What on earth is going on here? What's up with that music? What's going on? Hello, I'm sorry, but we're not offering any tours today. Oh, that's weird. Where's this guy? Team Rocket has infested the radio tower. You don't think they're trying to take it over and use those radio signals? Confound it! I think I've just figured out their evil plan. Now it's time to take them on. And this is actually, in my opinion, no, the Persian statues are still way more annoying. This is like the giant. Just, wow, what were they thinking? First off, we're going to be fighting roughly 20 Team Rocket grunts. Just put that in your brain. Roughly 20 Team Rocket members, okay? Most of these are unskippable, and all of their Pokemon, for the majority, are in the low 20s. It's the definition of unintimidating. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. No, I really need to give the EXP share to Horsey now, don't I? And this guy, he has two Eradicates, and the pressure of that is just so great. I don't even, how am I supposed to take down Eradicate, let alone two of them? That is just impossible. No man, no human being could ever do that. No, let alone my Pokemon. Gosh, these things are just obliterating me. There's nothing I can do. I'm practically already dead. What can I do? It's all over from here. And wow, these guys are actually, I was being completely exaggerating, but these guys are doing sufficient amounts of damage, gee whiz. Though they are dead now, it'd probably been a lot better if I put Stallone out here. I want Chili to get some EXP, man. Chili deserves to be the higher level, because, well, that's when he gets his really good fire move, and I kind of want that now. Too strong, we must match you. No comment on a overaged man watching me, but whatever. And we're gonna take this stupid EXP share. Gonna take that, and I like how Horsey's I'm right here, it's just a Magikarp. It's kind of weird. And we're gonna give him, or her actually, it's the only girl member on our team. Kind of weird. It's just, no, I'm just like, it's kind of weird how like every single one's been a boy up till now. It's kind of funny actually. Anywho, second floor of the radio tower. Let's talk to this Jigglypuff. I know you've been collaborating with the Team Rockets. I know you have. Why would they want to take over the radio tower? Obviously, they want to listen to smooth jazz. And what better place to get the best access to smooth jazz than the radio tower? Now, you're going to get in between these people and their smooth jazz? Yes, because we got to stop them. They got to pay just like everyone else for their jazz music, okay? Yeah. Some people just don't understand. To listen to quality music, you got to pay a good price, alright? This Arbok is actually a sufficiently high level, so we're actually going to go into Stallone and karate chop this snake. And I was thinking of evolving Ooh, that kind of sucks. I was thinking of evolving Stallone into his final form, but I was thinking, you know what? Why should this Pokemon I just stumbled upon almost halfway through the game be in its final evolution before? Oh, that's not very effective, crud. Before Chili is. That just doesn't make sense. For Gengar, that was actually a purpose. I wanted to have an ice move as quickly as possible. But, you know, whatever. Anyhow, strength is going to do far more than enough damage we need. And I don't know, this guy's using Poison Sting. I'm already paralyzed. How you going to poison me when I'm already paralyzed, man? And, as for you know, I am going to be only showing the required battles for these. I may cut it out if it's extremely tedious, but most likely I won't. And alright, we defeated that Team Rocket Grunt and her stupid pigtails. So, haha, sucks to be you. Alright, so we're just going to switch into Kha'Zix now, put him in the front, because I just want to give everyone a little bit of screen time, you know. Everyone's just a part of the big Poke family, okay? And I guess these guys are mandatory battles too. Gas dang it, hey, keep out of my way. Alright, as long as you keep rhyming, I'll stay away from you, I suppose. For you who don't know, I'm extremely scared of people that rhyme. And alright, Zubat is going to be coming on in Kha'Zix. That is actually the worst possible matchup for Kha'Zix. I'm staying in anyways, because I'm a rebel! Wah! And hit him with a headbutt and do more than half, because, well, never mind. Killed him one hit. Well then. And Horsey's hopefully going to get some level ups in this episode. That'll be pretty nice. I don't actually recall when Horsey evolves, but I'm pretty sure it's like the mid-20s or 30s, so hopefully he'll catch up to everybody else on the team rather quickly. And alright, headbutt. Should be a one-hit kill too. I don't know what it is about Kha'Zix, man. He's just stinking strong. He's just does so much damage. It's crazy. Alright. There goes the another Rocket Grunt.
You give up.
Yeah, you probably should have given up considering you have no Pokemon and I have my Pokemon. And if you try to attack me and stop me from scaling up the tower, then there's not really much you can do since my Pokemon would defend me. So, yeah. This guy's gonna send out a Grimer. Now, to my knowledge, Grimers have extremely high special defense, but not so much regular defense, and we're gonna launch a full-on assault with a headbutt and hopefully kill in one hit. Come on! No. Did about 75%, then this guy just turns into an absolute turd. He's gonna minimize and becomes a little small little guy. And increases evasion, so isn't it? Oh, my headbutt hit entirely, so that kind of just defeats the entire purpose of these Grimers now, doesn't it? The purpose of the Grimer isn't to win against your enemy, it's to annoy your enemy as much as physically possible. And just as I wanted, Horsey has very good special attack, which is going to be very nice. I wouldn't mind some speed, though. I feel like my team is a little lacking in the speed department, honestly, but I guess we'll see when it comes down to the final challenges of Pokemon. And alright, hopefully this Grimer will also be 2 KO, and if in case he decides to minimize, nope, he's going to harden. See, I like this Grimer. He thinks ahead. He's like, I'm going to die anyways. I might as well try and make it as least painful as possible. Yeah. That guy's smart. That guy's smart. Not the other guy. He was trying to weasel around and still battle me. You might as well just give up instantly. Now for the third. It's a Muck! This is a new Pokemon we've actually not encountered before, and man, oh man, is that sprite ugly. But we're just gonna do the same thing that we always do to these darn Pokemon. But wow, this guy can actually take a pound cake. Not really. In fact, we're just gonna spam headbutt. I mean, it does the most damage. It's not really that big of a deal. Now we're at a flinch. Neato. And after we defeated this Team Rocket Grunt, we've defeated all of the ones on this floor. This tower is actually a lot larger than... I don't know what I'm actually referencing, but it's a pretty big place, so we're gonna be here for a decently long time. Probably the remainder of this episode. And don't poop. What did you say at the end? I don't know. It looked like he said don't cute, which would not make any sense at all. Now, I'm 95% sure these scientists want to battle me, so I'm just gonna cleverly walk around them. And hey, what's this thing? What is this thing? It's the car key slot. Well, that doesn't tell me what the door was. That's dumb, and oh gosh. Well, I guess this guy's 100% mandatory. An unknown child wandering around here. How are you? Johnny Awesome. I make videos on the internet. I got really cool hair. People think my hair is cool, but whatever. Alright, so Kha'Zix versus a Magnemite. I would take the Magnemite in that battle, but we got Chili, so actually Stone will probably be a little bit better for this. So we're just basically spreading around EXP to pretty much everybody. Probably gonna have to do some grinding off screen. And no, it's Guile's signature move. It's always gonna do 20. Dang it, did I really just do that? Gosh. I use strength instead of karate chop. That's only gonna do like not even any damage because he's a steel type. Gosh. Alright, that's not the end of the world though. As long as he doesn't confuse me, I think we should be okay. He use a lock on. Okay, then what's he gonna do? Can a Machoke learn lock on in Generation 2? Because I was thinking if you could use dynamic punch, lock on then dynamic punch, that'd be a pretty sick combo. You know? Alright, so this guy's just basically gonna throw out a bunch of Magnemites. I'm cool with that, as long as he doesn't have a Magneton at the end. I think we'll be okay. And this guy, he must love to play Kingdom Hearts, because every time he gets a chance, he just locks on, you know. I understand that. I understand your reasoning in wanting to do that. Locking on is fun. But it doesn't necessarily win you battles in every kind of game. Alright, so now Mark. I actually have a friend named Mark. It's kind of funny. Why would you betray me? I didn't know you were working for Team Rocket. He's going to throw out yet again another Magnemite. And this one is finally going to do something, which is confuse me. Which if I actually hit myself in confusion, is actually going to do a lot of damage. Because if you remember, the more attack damage you actually have, the more you hitting yourself in confusion actually does. So hopefully this move will... That's definitely not good. We don't want to lose Stallone here. And it looks like if he hits himself one more time, Stallone is out for good. But I believe in him. Oh, I got fully paralyzed though. That sucks. You're a good man, Stallone. You're a good man, but unfortunately everyone's got to go. Take a bite of the sandwich. What? I don't know. Chili's gonna come in here though and try and launch an Ember and see how much stinking damage that can do. Come on, we gotta avenge our lost comrade. Come on, one hit kill. Bada bing. Chili? Well, took down the Magnemite. Hopefully he'll level up pretty soon. Because I'm getting really sick of having just Ember. We should have Stinging Flame Wheel by now. And this guy is also mandatory. See how many battles you gotta fight. This is called game batting, and it's not the best thing to put in a Pokemon game, if you ask me. But then again, I don't really make the Pokemon games, and back in the day, this was considered fun. Grinding was like... Didn't the maker of Dragon Quest say, like, in the original, like, his original games, he purposely put grinding in? Because it was supposed to replicate a real-life struggle or something? So if you think about that, all modern RPGs have grinding in them because of that old concept. Granted, you rarely grind in Pokemon games, but I can think of a ton of RPGs where it's just like, a guide's like, yeah, prepare to grind for like 5 hours right here, because that's part of the game. It's like, I don't know. That's such a broken concept that we really gotta fix as gamers. Then again, if a game is only like 2 hours long, it doesn't feel as fulfilling. Granted, no, think of it this way, What if Kingdom Hearts was literally just cutscenes and boss fights? And you may be thinking, John, that is all that Kingdom Hearts is just cutscenes and boss fights. No, if you eliminated every single enemy in the way of those two things, it would be such a short game. It would be so unfulfilling. Just saying. So, I mean, balancing out the grinding and balancing out the actual content of the game is, I guess it's kind of like an art if you think about it. No, not really. People should probably be like, we need to throw some monsters in here, throw some monsters in their house, alright, all the boys. But yeah, I don't know. RPGs are definitely my favorite. Are they my favorite style of games? Let's see. No, I'd say whatever Zelda is probably... Okay, so RPGs are my second favorite kind of games. That's simply just because nothing can pass Zelda in my mind. That's my favorite series, hands down. Gosh. It's kind of weird, I've only played one Zelda game. Hint, hint. Shut up, John, shut up. Can't spoil anything. Okay. Now back on topic. I'm just trying to, you know, have a realistic conversation with you guys. Try and just expand your minds, man. I just hit my pop filter. If that doesn't come out in the recording, it probably won't. Will it? Probably won't. Hopefully. Alright, what? He's just like, what? It's the most realistic expression. Oh, what's going on over there? That can't be good. Let's try and cleverly avoid these guys. Ah! We have to fight this guy, don't we? Yep. Well, that sucks. Most excellent. This radio tower will fulfill our grand design. This is the German scientist, apparently. Yeah, the grand design. I don't really know what that is, and Scientist Rich is gonna toss out a Porygon. Porygon is one of the coolest, in my opinion, designs for a Pokemon ever. You can hate on it all you want. You can say it's just a dumb duck, but I love this guy, and I hope they do more with him in the future. Can't you get him in like black and white too? Like just find him in the wild. I think that's so cool, dude. Back in the day, Porygon was such a mysterious Pokemon. It was just like, you either thought he was really dumb and weird, or you thought he was awesome. And I was one of those kids that thought he was awesome. However, his combat prowess is severely lacking. As you can see right there, it kind of sucked. Didn't really do much. And wow, Horsey's already level 19. How about that crap? He's just 10 levels behind the rest of our team, and our grand plans come with snugs. That guy sure had a lot of money. He really lived up his name being rich. And hey, it's the guy who came to rescue me. Oh, very well. Is that what you were expecting? Wrong! I'm an imposter! I pretended to be a real thing to prepare for a takeover. Do you want to know where we hid the real director? Sure, I'll tell you, but only if you beat me. Yeah! And it turns out the director was a fraud the entire time. He's actually a rocket executive with a dump load of coughings. This guy has so many coughings and a wheezing, I think, that it's stupid. All he has are coughings. This is not going to be fun. Now, if memory serves me right, a couple of these do have explosion. Oh, that's not going to be enough damage. Now, funny thing, in the remake of this game, this rocket executive actually has a name, which is kind of cool. In this game, though, he is just a nameless executive that pretends to be, well, the guy that stands on top of or sits on top. He's on the top floor of the tower. He doesn't literally stand on top of the tower. That'd be a pretty cool boss, if you ask me. But, yeah. So basically, this is going to be, to the gist of it, Golbaz casting his spells and doing special magic damage to these guys. Because, well, coughings don't have very good special defense. And he's basically going to tear all through them. And the coughings really can't do much about it. If they explode, well, it'll pass right through Golbaz. If they try to use some poison attacks, they won't really do much against Golbez, considering he's also a poison type. So this is basically just going to be me punching a bunch of coughings with my frozen fist. So yeah, hopefully you won't get poisoned at any point. That would actually be pretty nice if we got off scot-free and took down all these guys. And I don't know what it is, guys, about like my psyche, but every time there's a boss battle on top of a large building, like preferably a skyscraper, I guess it could be like a tower in a dungeon or something, it's so much more cooler than like going down. What is it about that? What is so much cooler about going up than down in a video game? It probably has to do with our brains, since we've always wanted, like, our people for millions of years have always wanted to escalate like into the skies, but I don't know. Like in every RPG I can think of, some of the most memorable battles have been on top of giant towers. I don't know, it's just the way games are, I don't know. Come to think of it, a lot of final bosses are on giant towers. Maybe that's it. And oh my, it's his wheezing, finally. We only had to defeat like 1 billion coughings to get here. This thing's actually higher level than Golbez. Ooh, we better watch out.
He might actually do some damage. That'll be most unsatisfactory.
And wow, this is literally a bore. But this is the game, guys. This is the game. Then it gets super cool. Trust me, this is the most boring part. But they rectified it in the remake, just saying. It gets a lot better. Wow, you're sludging me. Didn't see that coming. Nothing could have prepared me that you would actually do that to my Pokemon. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I really wish we had Espeon knowing Psybeam, because this would certainly be a lot faster. Alright, Golbez, level 30. Horsey also got to level up to level 20. Pretty nice. Man, my team is going to be so cool when it's all done. That's half the fun of playing Pokemon Gold, because you get to choose from Kanto and Johto Pokemon to add to your team. In my opinion, that's what makes it one of the best games in the series, but, you know, whatever. I'm just some nerd. With really cool hair. Yeah. I got really cool hair. It's purple. I was joking. I remember one time in the 10th grade, though, I was literally like, I'm gonna dye my hair blue. I don't remember why, but I remember having that idea. And then I realized I have let's just put it this way, very strong eyebrows. And by strong, no, they're just like super, I like them, they're bushy. They remind me of that guy from, I don't know if you guys watch that anime, but FLCL. This guy had like really giant eyebrows and people just stare at them like, what's up with that guy? Why has he such big eyebrows? Why is he so cool? I don't know. And alright, after destroying his entire team with Ice Punch, he'll tell us what happened to the real director. We stashed him in the underground warehouse. Oh no! How are we gonna get there? But I doubt you'll get that far. And somehow we just randomly acquired the basement key. Kinda weird. Kinda weird. And alright, we put the basement key in our key pouch. And that is all she wrote, guys. That is the first, I guess, quarter of this dungeon, puzzle, whatever you want to call it. And in the next episode, we're going to search for the real director. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.